he just looked at me and goes, when's it going to happen? And I didn't get it at first. I go, what do you mean? He goes, when, coach? When? I just got beat up again by so-and-so. When am I, with all this work I'm doing, you see me every day, when's it going to pay off? And man, he stunned me with that one. And I was just like, oh, my heart, because I didn't have something. You're like, oh, it might not, but but at the time, I'm like, you know what? I forget exactly what I said, but it was something to the effect of, well, man, the hardest thing in the world for any man is patience, but we serve a patient God who's patient with us. So you be patient with this process. If you believe he's in control, then you got to believe he's in control of this. So now we have to be patient. One of the craziest things about when I study the Old Testament talks about how patient and long suffering God is with all his people. And it's like, so then we have to be like that too. If we're representing him in this world, then we need to be patient. I think it's the hardest thing in the world to do. And so you try to dig into him about patience and persistence, perseverance, what that actually looks like. I mean, look, here's an example I used the other day. David was anointed by Samuel as king when he was probably 10 years old. He didn't get anointed officially as king and serve as king of Judah until he was 30. Dude, that's 20 years he waited. 20 years. You imagine waiting 20 years to get a goal, Mike? Shoot. Right?
Yeah.
That's hard, but that's reality.
But to put that into terms, like, it's not going to hit today.
No,
it's not.
No, and that was the hard thing that made him cry worse. It's not going to be today.
and I'm dealing with that. I'm dealing with that right now. My son loves the sport. He freaking loves it. He's really into it. He's just not getting the success. Like he sees the guys with the national rankings. He sees the guys in his room that are winning these Super 32s. He sees it. But what he doesn't realize, because he's in it, right? He's like in the middle of it, is like Angelo Posada didn't start as a freshman. Angelo Posada didn't, like these guys that are at UNC now, Elias Navita, who won a state title, he didn't even start as a sophomore, dude. You're in a pretty good position right now. Like, wrestling's really hard. It's really hard. And like and that said, he went to Journeyman and he got his tail kicked in. Like, he got lumped up. And he's losing to guys that are ranked number 17, 18 in the country. And he's going, when is it going to be my turn? And I'm sitting there going, you're doing it the right way.